3, 2. All right, welcome back. We need to get ready because we are about to go into that weird, goofy, silly, sometimes dark corner that Hollywood just loves to live in. Hollywood. How we doing today, man?
Hey, we're doing great. Great over here in the corner. I got my Busch NA, as you guys can see now. Good times in the corner. Let's get weird.
Oh my God.
Yes. All right, so as I told you guys in our production meeting, we've got quarterback rankings. And I'm not doing any of that crappy top 10 quarterbacks or anything like that. I've got some of my own categories that I've made up, thought long and hard, lots of Google searching. This is what I came up with. Let's get right into it from the napkin. So the first one, I'm going to start you guys off nice and easy. I'm going to ease it in for you. Here's a couple quarterbacks that I'd like to grab a beer with. Number 1, Justin Herbert. Dude seems like he can party, he can hang, he can drink a beer.
Is he old enough? He's got like zits all over his face.
I mean,
Easy.
calm down. Oregon boy, right? He can take me all the great places in Eugene. I love it. Number 2, Josh Allen. Again, that dude he's a man. He's the man, right? Mitch Trubisky. I think he would be a good good dude to drink some beer with as well. Okay?
He looks like a dude who crushes the can on his forehead when he's done too.
You know it.
Absolutely.
And then last on my grab a beer with list, guys, you got to throw him in there. You knew it was coming. Gardner frickin' Minshew.
How is he not number one?
Yes.
He's got to be number one, right? He is number one.
I put Justin Herbert number 1 because he's my Oregon boy, right?
Man, but Gardner, I mean, Minshew's a party by himself.
If there's one guy that I could party with when he was in college, it would be Gardner Minshew.
So I mean, look. Yes.
Johnny Manziel, actually, never mind.
I'm a little older. I don't know if I could hang with Gardner Minshew, and I drink NAs, guys. That's gonna get super weird with him just pounding Smirnoff ices, and I'm sitting there with my Busch NAs.
You get a point.
Yeah. All right. Second category. Quarterbacks.
How many categories do you have?
What about Bud Lighty? Heineke?
I mean, yeah. Put him on there. Make your own list. This is my shit. All right. Second list. Quarterbacks I'd like to punch in the face. Okay, number 1 on the list. Aaron Rodgers, end of list. I hate his stupid face. His stupid COVID fake vaccine having face.
It's his hair. I don't know, since the pandemic. Woo.
It's so bad. It's so bad. What happened?
You should have never left Danica Patrick.
Right?
Oof.
All right, here's a list of quarterbacks that I would like to check to find out if they actually have souls, because I don't think they do. Carson Wentz and Andy Dalton.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I should have seen that one.
Yeah.
Ryan Fitzpatrick is, I guess it's more Brown.
No.
Calm down. You leave him alone.
Fitzmagic is untouchable.
Yeah.
All right, here's a list of quarterbacks that I would like to hold their head underwater for a period of time. Not all the way, but close, if you know what I'm saying, right? Number 1, Tom Brady. Number 2,
we all agree.
Number 2, Ben Roethlisberger. I might forget to take my foot off his head, but and number 3, Jameis Winston. But there's a caveat: there has to be crab legs in the water while his head is being held under there. Revenge style.
Live crabs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
None of that Maryland blue crap either. Some really
They hurt,
good
man.
Dungeness
You
ones,
better
right?
back off, huh?
Oh God, I'm getting angry again. He must be talking about celery.
Oh,
Here we
God.
Don't start.
Here's another list for you. Here's quarterbacks that I'd like to celebrate their upcoming 16th birthday with. Mac Jones. You seen a picture of the dude? He looks like he's friggin' 15 years old. His Sweet 16 is going to be lit. I can't wait for him to get a 91 Nissan Sentra and drive that thing to practice. He's going to be so excited. So here's a list of quarterbacks that I'd like to go to a haunted house with. Sam Darnold. Because he's
Sees
seeing
ghosts.
ghosts out there, and he'd be a good time. Here's a list of quarterbacks that I'd like to have try to outrun a cheetah. Lamar Jackson with the low ankle sprain. Here's the fun thing. It doesn't matter. He's going to lose.
Either way.
Kyler Murray and Cam Newton, hopefully dressed up in one of his stupid friggin' outfits. Here's a list of quarterbacks that I'd like to shave their heads. Trevor Lawrence, number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, Patrick Mahomes. I don't know what's going on with that dude's hair, but it is stupid. Here's a list of quarterbacks where I'd like to just cut a foot off of their necks so that it's normal size. Mike Glennon, number 1. Freaks me out. It freaks me out so much. It's not right. Peyton Manning was a special add-in, but
Yeah.
Mike Glennon just took the whole list. Here's a list of quarterbacks that I'd like to give a field sobriety test to because I'm pretty sure they would fail miserably. Joe Burrow. Is it just me or does he always look drunk? Any picture, he just looks drunk. Same with Derek Carr. Not drunk so much as hungover. I'm pretty sure Derek Carr is just permanently hungover.
I think he's permanently concussed.
He's just trying to, cast for the new Home Alone.
Right. And then I threw Baker Mayfield on that list too, just because I didn't know where else to put him.
Right.
I only have 2 more, and then I want to hear, maybe some of your guys' lists. So here's a list of quarterbacks that I would love to have their work ethic and their recovery. Russell Wilson, end of list. He's the best. Dude's got the best work ethic, and I mean he's drinking that special water and recovering from finger surgery in record time. And the last list that I have of quarterbacks is here's a list of quarterbacks I would love to have their beard. Fitzmagic, of course. That thing is sweet. So that's it, guys. Not your traditional list, but I had a lot of fun with this one, and tried not to get too dark for you guys.
How did TB12 not make the best work ethic?
That's what I was thinking.
Mm.
That's almost like a home.
Well, because
homegrown
I
anthem.
drowned him. Remember the
Oh,
segment?
that's
I
true. You
drowned.
did drown.
Well, not all the way.
Okay.
That's right. He's still recovering, trying to catch his breath.
So
Yeah.
did you didn't include every quarterback on that
No.
list though, right?
No.
Okay,
No,
I just want to
no,
make
no.
sure because I didn't hear one in particular. But
No, I did not put Jimmy G on there. No.
hey, so you could have had Trey Lance try to outrun a cheetah too.
You could have had Daniel Jones, but he would have tripped over his own feet. So
Yeah, the lions they pop up and get him.
that's right.
All right. Well, so Hollywood mentioned that he spoke to these guys in the production meeting about these lists. Well, clearly I was not told about the gimmick of the list because I just put together the quarterback rankings based on who I think is the most talented quarterbacks at the moment. So I appreciate you giving me a heads up on that.
This was directly off NFL.com. Those lists are you can find them now.
So here's my list. I'm gonna run off 5 for you here. I'm gonna give you one honorable mention, and if you guys want to hear my full list, I actually have 11 for you. Tune into, as our host Josh Dean said earlier, tune into our live broadcast video, and you can hear the rest after. But for the 5 that I got here for you, at number 5, Kyler Murray. I don't like putting him there. I hate that he's in my division, but he's good, man. Throws the ball well, moves extremely well, and he's going to be good for a long time, unfortunately. Number 4, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, well, some people might have him higher up the list, but I'm going to put him here because you take Davante Adams away from him. Now, I know he wins without Davante Adams, but he is not the same quarterback when you take that guy away from him. So he's accurate, throws one of the best, probably the best deep ball, maybe Russell Wilson.
Definitely Russell Wilson.
But Aaron Rodgers throws an incredible deep ball, and he throws it effortlessly. Number 3, going to make Hollywood happy with this one, Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert is a stud. That kid, phenomenal. And he just keeps getting better. Number 2, I know he's had a little bit of a down year, but there's no denying his talent. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, I don't think I have to say anything. We all know when he's right how good he can be. And number 1, I hate it. I hate it. Everyone knows that I don't like this guy. He's the GOAT for a reason, though. It's Tom Brady. Tom Brady, until somebody truly shows me that they're better than him, I can't pick him not being number 1.
I'm sorry, that's a dumber list than quarterbacks that I want to shave their head. I mean, you're telling me right now, Justin Herbert is a better quarterback right now than Russell Wilson?
Now, you got to understand, this isn't necessarily right now. This is as far as potential as well. I'm putting Herbert there. He's been a stud, to be honest. I mean, the guy is incredible. He really is. And yeah, I think the sky's the limit for him. I think he can be the best quarterback in the league one day.
Are you putting his potential over what Russell Wilson has done already?
Yes.
Wow.
So I did it a little bit different. I just did 3 quarterbacks, and I did the top 3 that I thought right now this year.
Yes, yeah.
It was Tom Brady, number 1. He's got 4,100 yards already, 323 yards per game, 36 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. He's got a 104 QB rating. 2, Aaron Rodgers. He's only got 3,200 yards, but he has missed a couple games, right? 200 or maybe one game, 274 yards per game, but he's got 27 touchdowns, only 4 picks, guys, right? A 108 QB rating. And then Matt Stafford, I got number 3. 3,800 yards, 302 yards per game. He's got 33 touchdowns. He's got only 9 interceptions. That's a 108 QB rating. That's my top 3 right now.
It's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, so I went with a different approach. I went with my top 3 most hated Seattle Seahawks quarterbacks. How's that? So
okay.
Ooh, I want to hear this one.
So now remember, in my lifetime, because Sydney, you are significantly older than I am. Sorry, but
he is. I mean,
so
You better start taking me seriously, damn it.
So number 1, Matt Flynn. Couldn't stand the guy. Sign him in free agency and sucked. He sucked. Tavares Jackson. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about Tavares Jackson. I couldn't stand him. But the most hated quarterback that I knew and I grew up watching, Charlie Whitehurst. That dude used to drive me up a wall. Not only the hair, just everything about him, you know.
when he became the quarterback, and I was sitting there watching, I'm like, this is what our future is. This is terrible.
Right?
Just-
It was. Oh my gosh! Every throw was depressing.
Oh,
All right, well, hey, I'm gonna go with my list, and I did know that it was kind of it has to be a little bit different. So I did two. One is most handsome quarterbacks, and one is most ugly quarterbacks. I got a top 5 in handsome with some honorable mentions, and then I just gave you three ugly ones. So I'm gonna start with my handsome, okay? So honorable mentions already. Tony Romo. It's the dimples. It is the dimples. Kurt Warner. Kirk Cousins. And Alex Smith. All are respectable honorable mentions. Coming in at number 5. We might have some flack on this one. Cam Newton. Cam Newton.
wait, what?
Cam Newton has those big old beautiful pearly whites. Tell you what, the man doesn't have a wrinkle on his face. I'll tell you that much.
That is ridiculous.
He's a good-looking man. He needs to do something about the hair. Number 4, Josh Allen. Good-looking man. That's a good-looking man.
I'm in.
Yep, I'm totally in. Yeah, I'll put me in the front, and he can be towed in the back. And let's move on to number 3. Number 3, I have a tie. And I think some of you might be a little interested and maybe even impressed with this. But number 3, Kyler Murray and Brady Quinn. Brady Quinn.
Nice. Good
With the-
pull.
Forgot about Brady Quinn. Yeah,
Brady Quinn is a handsome man. I'd take him down Rainbow. I'm going to go to number 2 now again. Number 2, Tom Brady. Gotta hate him.
Of course.
Gotta hate him.
Skeletor?
Gotta hate him. He has gotten skinnier, but
It's beautiful.
that man can pull off any hairstyle. I don't know what it is.
Something about kissing his kids.
called
on-
hair plugs.
That's right. And number 1, Jimmy Garoppolo. I was going to give him his nickname. I'm not going to say it. But
Oh yeah,
Garoppolo.
Jimmy
That
GQ
man-
baby.
That man's sculpted. He is a just sculpture.
That man
You
is
know,
a work
it's-
of art.
It makes sense that he's not a great quarterback because, I mean, he can't be that good looking and a good quarterback at the same time. So
true.
yeah.
That's true. I saw.
Did he just have Tom Brady at 2?
I saw. That's right. I saw a video of him like flirting with. I think it was like Aaron Andrews or something on the sideline.
Just
And I'm
Yeah,
pretty
baby.
sure my underwear came off. I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but now I'm going to give you the 3 on the ugliest that I came up with. Now I don't have it in order, so I want you guys to order it. But my 3 are Big Ben, Peyton Manning, and Andrew Luck. Those are my 3.
That,
Like that-
you know,
Can
good
Can I
call.
get
on
Geno
Andrew
Smith
Luck.
in that list?
What's
Hey.
that?
Can I get Geno Smith in that list?
No, he's not. He's not in that category in my eyes.
So
Big
I'll
Ben.
real-
Big
I'll real
Ben.
quick-
Yeah.
yeah, Big Ben 1, Andrew
would go-
Luck 2,
Yep.
Yeah.
and whoever you said.
I'm sorry, but Jackson's he's not a looker.
Who?
Yeah,
He's
Lamar.
not a
Yeah,
looker.
Lamar Jackson. for sure.
Yeah, that's
Oh
true.
yeah. No.
He
Yeah,
looks-
He's a
but
freak of
Andrew
nature
Luck-
as far as an athlete, but he's not a
Someone
looker.
said. Someone
Is
said
Andrew
he-
Luck just because of the neck beard? Honestly, is that what?
Yeah, yeah.
No, because he looks like the actual human version of Shrek.
that was good.
Hey,
Yeah. No.
but while we're on it, though, talked about the handsome list. I feel like you missed some guys there, right? They missed some guys, did they not?
Oh,
Right?
hey, I could go on and on about quarterbacks, sweet at. I mean, yeah,
Handsome features.
that's another podcast, and that's a 2-hour long podcast.
Yeah.
for sure.
That's a
You're,
different.
you're absolutely right. That's a special feature. Join us on the video. You'll hear a little bit more about that.
That's
That's
for
not for
the
the podcast.
couch.
That's our extra content, bonus content.
That's right. That's right. All right. Well, boys, we're kind of coming down here on time, so we have to take a break. After though, we're going right into your segment there, Goatee. We're gonna come over to your fantasy world, and we're gonna hear from you. So stick with us. We'll be back right after this. Good.
Nice touch there, Hollywood. Think I called you Sydney. My bad.
It's all good.
Sorry.
You
I
didn't
kept
get to
turning my
see,
camera
you
off
didn't get to
because I
see
was
that
eating.
earlier, did you?
No,
Oh,
you put that on. I lost it.
I was wearing it when we started,
It kind of freaks me out, actually, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
and I didn't realize
don't like
until afterwards that I cannot drink with that thing on. I know I did like this, but nothing came out. That was all
Couldn't
for
help
show.
but laugh
That was
because,
all for
like,
you guys behind the scenes.
It's all for sure.
I couldn't help but laugh because at one point you leaned back in the corner and you're just like,
Dead
Oh yeah.
face.
Yeah, you put the hood up. You put the hood up as well.
Every time that he would say something, he like would turn his head like in a weird way, and I'm like, this is freaking me out. I'm like, I got to get off air here.
Because if you don't notice, I wear glasses, guys. With the mask, I can't wear glasses, so I'm like trying to read my list. I'm like, so
All right,
right.
so we got to give them the bonus content real quick because we promised it.
Go
So
ahead.
real quick, earlier we discussed, Josh, you must have made some edits because I thought you were going to throw Big Ben in there on good looking.
Yeah. Well, that was
Change
that
your
was
mind?
just that. Yeah, I actually looked up pictures of him.
It's so bad.
It's not good. Nope.
We talked about AJ McCarron. We talked about, was it Ryan Tannehill? Was he on your list? I don't remember.
No.
Yeah. You had Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
You had Alex Smith. Yeah. So there was a bunch that we threw out earlier that didn't make the list. And then
I
guys,
don't
just
want to
so
get
you're,
I don't want to get too deep into the good looking quarterbacks again because I don't want to have to get my mop back out.
yeah, right. But
That's right.
so
I was gonna
Just
say, like,
to
what
give you a
about
quick
Jared
rundown.
Goff?
on what the rest of my top 10 quarterbacks were, I know you guys were
Talk about a
disappointed that Herbert was in the top 3, but number 6, Russell Wilson. Number 7 was Josh Allen. 8 is Matthew Stafford. 9 is Dak Prescott. 10 is Lamar Jackson, and 11 is Matt Ryan. Anybody beyond that is not in my list.
So
I would probably, if I had to put a
do you
next
drop-
one, I'd probably do Joe Burrow.
Do you drop Russ down just because of his production this year?
No, it's more so. I think he would have been even better if they would have protected him. But he, no doubt, he's good. But think about it every year. I mean, he gets off to a really hot start usually, and then he just trails off and he's gone for like half the year.
What if he takes an MVP before he ends his career?
I'm sorry, he should have won
I
an MVP. That was given to Lamar Jackson. That was a stupid
Yeah.
mistake.
I agree with you, but you're telling me you don't think Justin Herbert could come away with an MVP in his career?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying what if Russell does take an MVP? Herbert hasn't won a Super Bowl. Do you think he's going to? He plays
No,
with-
but Herbert's also in what, year 2?
I'm just surprised that you think his
Yeah.
potential is just. I'm surprised that you are ranking potential over what Russ has already done.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
but-
year 2,
If I ranked it off of accolades, Matt Ryan would be in the top 5. So it's not based off of he would be. He's taken his team to a Super Bowl, and had it not been for a terrible defensive letdown, he'd have a Super Bowl ring, right? And he played in the NFC Championship game against the Niners and got beat on not last minute, but it was kind of a fluky tip pass that Navarro Bowman took to I'm sorry, that was not the NFC Championship game. That was but we did beat them in the NFC Championship game that year. That was the pick at the stick. But it's just I couldn't go just purely off accolades, because then it would obviously be Brady won, which he is, and then it would be probably Mahomes, Rodgers, and then Wilson.
I take Rodgers over Mahomes.
Mahomes has an MVP. He's got the Super Bowl. Rodgers has more MVPs, but he's played longer in the league. Mahomes,
I was going to say, are we talking right now, or are we talking?
I just think like when someone says quarterbacks, like really good quarterbacks, my brain immediately goes to Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers as 1 and 2.
But that's simply because they've been playing for a long time. You know,
and it might change.
If we're going accolades, Big Ben should be on that list.
And it might change.
Unfortunately.
It might. But I personally, I think, I don't know. I don't think like maybe some other people do. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. I don't think that. I think Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. Then we might talk Mahomes. But
Aaron Rodgers is very good. Don't get me wrong. But for as good as he's been, for as long as he's been good, he's got 1 Super Bowl ring, and he has 1 Super Bowl appearance, right? I don't remember a second Super Bowl appearance. It was just the one that they beat the Steelers, right?
I'm not sure, to be
Right.
honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's been to the NFC title game like 57 times, but
Right.
he can't get his team to the Super Bowl. You know, that was the knock on Andy Reid for all those years when he was in Philly. He went to what, like 4 straight, and he couldn't get there.
Right.
So
That's been the knock on the Niners in the Super Bowl the past couple of years. I'm just kidding.
So the Niners had 5 Super Bowl wins without losing a Super Bowl. We've lost our last 2, yes, but we still have. We're 5-2. I'll take that all day.
All right, we're going to your segment. We are at 53 minutes already, so fair warning.
Give me 2 seconds to take a bite of my food.
Is that why you kept covering? You know,
Yeah,
you
he's
can turn your
eating.
camera off.
He's freaking eating.
You can turn your camera off. You know that. Just turn it off.
You could also just eat.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, are you just covering? Is that what you're doing? You're covering.
He's bringing his thumb in and covering.
Yeah, you can just turn it off.
Are they like penis gummies or something?
Yeah, you're muted. You're muted. So we can't. You're
Bag of
muted.
dicks.
It's a slide. It's not. I'm not covering it. It's a slide.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, I just kept seeing him like reach, and it was like
I know.
that.
And there's also a cool little button at the bottom. It says "Turn camera off."
And what was
Yeah,
going
Yeah,
on?
but that was too much work.
What was going on when you were talking?
Were you tapping a pen? Were you tapping a pen or
Something
something?
was going on, and then the glass shattered.
Yeah, I heard that.
Did you hear that?
I didn't hear the
Because
glass.
Josh, was that you that muted everybody except for Goatee?
Yeah, because
No,
I wanted to try to figure out who it was.
It was Goatee.
And it was Goatee. I'm like, God bless.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut him off and mute his ass. Something's going on with him.
Yeah, you were
Literally,
talking.
it was literally it.
Nothing shattered.
No,
Oh,
George, you were talking, and then it sounded like it literally sounded like 2 pipes just going. Ding,
It was like
ding. Yeah,
we're going. What is
I
going
know.
on?
We were like, what the heck? Maybe it didn't get picked up.
I didn't
on the
have-
computer, but
I didn't have anything in my hands to click.
Did you have
and
a
there-
pipe? Did you have
Like
two
a tambourine
pipes?
or
kicking? Are you kicking something?
No.
Do you have
I don't know what it would have been.
with Symbols and what? No.
I don't know what it
Yeah.
was.
We're all
Well,
looking
you
at-
guys start the
Something
next
like that.
segment. I'm gonna go on mute. I'm gonna run up and take a leak real quick. Yeah, what was that? That was it.
Yeah, that.
That
It
was
your
me.
Fork.
It was my fork. I must have forgot to mute when I did it, or somebody unmuted me or something.
No, you were talking.
No, it was while
No,
you were
it was when
talking.
you were
Were you bouncing your knee or something?
Oh
He
no,
was like going,
no. When I was talking, I never even had the fork in my hand.
No, I know, but like, were you bouncing your knee or something? Because it was just like ding, 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 like every time.
My knee's not even close to the desk. Like nothing. It couldn't have been anything, unless I was pushing something on the computer. But I wasn't. I literally wasn't touching anything.
he's got a
Whatever.
He's got a bouncing fork.
He's
One
got
of your dog's licking its nuts or something?
That's possible,
Easy.
but no.
easy. All right, hey, let's go into your segment. Listen, 53. We're at 53 minutes.
Let's do it.
What are you doing? Start sits? Cool. All right. Hey, Chris, you want to introduce him on this one?
Yeah. So,
All right, cool. All right. I'll give you a countdown in 3, 2, 1.
hey, welcome back, TFP Nation. Next, our one and only goatee guru seems to be getting